All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Dark Knight seasonal. So last time where we left off, we are currently at Bloody Monastery and got to level 32. So what we're going to be doing today is probably enhancing a little bit more of our Naru gear, hopefully getting those to Tuvala. Let me pick up some of these. Well, they really need to condense some of these quests into like all-in-ones. I think it would just be a lot easier for everyone. All right, so we got that. Got some upgrades. I don't know how much we can enhance with the materials we have now, but let's just... Weapons probably come first. Easy pen. Oh my god, what's happening? It went back down to Pry. Oh, we are out of materials. That's fun. Oh yeah, so I guess outside of our seasonal, what I've been working on was all of this, and dude, I am at 19 fails on a pen sovereign, and I've seen people fail a lot on the higher ones, but this is only pen, and I'm at 19 out of 35. It feels so bad. Like sometimes I wonder, like I grind for this, and I'm like, oh. All right. Anyway, so level 35. Usually you could stay here to like upper 40s, I guess, if you want to. But we got some XP bonuses, and I want to go down into Marni's lab over here. This one is pretty decent XP, and you can do this for, I guess, up until like 50 if you wanted to. But I usually just go here until like 40s and then move to the Catfishman camp. And yes, I know, once again, in case people are tuning in for the first time, you can get to like level 61 in like an hour, but you are getting boosted at like Gyfin or something. But I wanted to do this series of more of a solo thing. That way people can actually follow along, and I'm not doing any Pearl Shop stuff on this character. And whatever we get, those are our upgrades. So, yeah. Hopefully all of you guys can follow along with everything as well. And hopefully it's educational. Alright, so cleaning up my inventory. Get rid of all this stuff. And I'm also not using infinite potions until we get to it. Because like right now, up until like honestly around 56 to honestly past 60, you don't really need to have an infinite potion. Obviously, if you have one, it's nice. Just put it in your family inventory and you're good to go. Also, fire horns for the event. Aside from hunting, which gathering was it? It's butchering and tanning, right? Or can you occasionally get it from fire, like a hoe gathering, like herbs and stuff? I think you can, but most of my gathering is usually butchering and sap collecting because I use that for alchemy and cooking. All right, so let's see, what are our goals? +3 Naru gear for 200, level 35, and then level 40. So another 500 materials from that. And then a Naru main weapon, which are done, and armor. Okay, easy. So this is actually... Marni's lab is one of my least enjoyed spots, simply because it's not a simple rotation. and it's more just kind of like going out of your way for things. But luckily, it's pretty fast. Hidden Strike and Darkness level up. Awesome. Spirit Combustion. Probably put more oh. In case you're wondering how to do that all at once, it's shift left and right click. Left click to add points, right click to remove points. The more you know. I will say, Dark Knight early on feels kind of bad. You get all that, like, weird skills that, like, they're not bad. They're just not beginner PvE friendly. Like, if you got Spirit Legacy early on, that would be awesome. That's, you know, both Awakening and non. Do I have any more buffs that I can use? Technically, there are more buffs that I can use, but for the sake of not using everything without like a tent and everything. Out of wild curiosity, hold on. I don't particularly think you need seasonal, but I'm curious to see, do you get extra XP while we currently have a bonus on? So we have 200 here, but if we went on seasonal, how much more would we get? I don't think they stack, but I just want to see it. Also, the past few seasons, I didn't even go on the seasonal server. Like, I got to complete everything. Didn't even touch it once. XP 1,000 life skills. Okay, so it is worth it playing there. I don't... actually, no. I was about to say they should just give us 1,000% XP on like normal servers as well, but interesting. Okay, well, play on the season servers for now. Just even if it's just for the XP, it'll speed things up drastically. Enforcement is actually a very strong skill. You use it more in Succession or PvP. So there's something I do want to test, actually. There's someone here. Okay, we're leaving. What was this one? Enhance Naru to +3 or higher and then equip it. All right, let's see. Going into Catfishman camp, you don't particularly need a lot, but it would help. Are we about to pity a Naru? Like, we're at 4 to 5. Oh my goodness. We pitied a Naru pen. That doesn't feel good. Luckily, I have never been that guy to run out of durability on Naru gear. And even if I did, it's not a big deal. But I've never been that unlucky. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is going to down by Lake Kaya, the Catfishman camp. This is where you can go to get to level 50, and it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. All right. Man, the price of Devos are going down drastically. It's actually wild. It's because we only have 2 months left of the Jay's hammers, you know, these things. Dude, it was such a mistake giving these to people. Holy. Then look at the price of Devos now. That's insane. I didn't even think rings were gonna go down like this far since it came out, because like these are the newest ones, the ones that people get, and like it's still technically worth chroning, but like if you need a pen, just wait like a month or a few months, and then you can probably buy it for significantly cheaper. All right, so this is actually a pretty decently fast area. You could stay here till like 50, 51. Oh, ultimate stinger. So that one is your F, and then your hit F again. There's also a few other spots where catfish, like down that ramp, like that side over there. But ultimately, it goes by pretty quickly to the point where it doesn't really matter where you go. So I'll show you the other one as well, just so you guys know. So you could park your horse down here, and then you just have to swim across a little bit. And it's not really a big deal. Where you just go down here and then follow it. You guys ever do node wars on this, where people put their people used to put their forts before the whole change happened on here, and it was actually kind of annoying to fight against that. Once you get Spirit Legacy, that helps your grind speed go so fast. But Lunacy of Adir, this one combined with Wheel of Fortune are probably going to be your two biggest skills, and the biggest like heavy hitter ones as well. You could also add enforcement into the rotation, but that one is a little bit of a learning curve. So aside from here, it's basically the entire thing is going around here. You could swim across the water if you wanted to. And you'll find more. But generally, just pick one of the 3 spots. Go between them. I still remember the first time I saw that, like, crocodile thing down there. I'm like, oh my god, is it gonna eat me? Like, am I gonna die? Turns out it's just there. So, another big spot over here. Let me out. Oh my god. Corrupt ground upgraded. Another obsidian ash. I will say, I think this is probably the best rotation of the 3, and it's not even a rotation, it's just going back and forth. But there's just like the most density here. $20 seals, another 100, another 300. Next one is getting to level 50. Also, at this point, you guys can basically go to polys if you're a non-beginner. As chances are you already know what you're doing. But other than that, if you're a new player, just stay over here. It's fine. I'm also just lazy and would rather just stay in one spot for a little bit. So yeah, once you get there, you just go back. And in theory, things should be spawning if you are doing it at a decent speed as well. So I think at level 50-ish, you get one of these stones. Let me just show you what it is now. You get one of these spirit stones, and basically you're using it for the XP and basically monster HP and combat XP. It's nice. Mid area probably respawned. But yeah, you see how fast all of this is, just leveling up. And this is the gear I have. Straight Pride Tuvala and not even upgraded Naru defensive. If you guys are actually wondering, you guys can just buy MP potions if you want to. Otherwise, just left click all the enemies and that problem goes away. Okay. So when you're at level 49, you gotta do the quest. Basically, this thing tells you PvP is enabled. More black stones. Spam R, get your rewards. Gear upgrade. Upgrade a Naru armor to pend and equip it. Yeah, we can do that. So you could stay here until 51, and then what you're going to want to do is go to another spot that we're going to go to back in near Heidel. It's going to be the Soldier's Grave. If you guys have seen my other videos talking about leveling up as a beginner and best spots to grind, that's actually one I would recommend to a lot of people just because it's like right there. Where is my mount? All the way over there. When do we get our like 7-day whistle? Actually, do we still get a 7-day whistle? Not anymore. Holy. Oh, that's the permanent one for the season pass. The paid one. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth buying it. Like the whole thing overall, but for me, it's not. Yeet. That thing like followed me. Hello, surprise. Oh my god, a pen debo for 217. Yikes. Alright, so while we're here, let's go enhance something. I think we need to get our pen stuff. So let's speed through this one. Jesus, what is all this? So it gives you 1,700. This, in theory, 3,000 of them should be able to get you to full pen, or at least pry Naru, or pry Tuvala. I was about to say, am I about to go pity for another pen Naru? No way. Yo, that one was so easy. Wow. One more piece to go. All right, we got extras. Enhance Naru armor to pen and equip it. Okay, so what you do if you got that one is you just talk to the Black Spirit, and basically you just get it. They really do give you a lot of beginner stones for some reason. Like, you just watch me enhance them all to pry on like the 2 stack. Okay, so let's see. Level 55, talk to the Black Spirit. So what you guys could do is go buy a traveler's map, and they're like 500k. I have a bunch of them, so I'm just gonna use one. It's gonna take me to Calpheon, and then we're gonna ride back. Unless there's anywhere even closer, but no, it's Calpheon. I think you guys have to do the Magnus questline to unlock transports from the well, but it is worth doing. Hold on, I want to get a screenshot. By the way, in case you guys are wondering how you get like the nice, cool like overview screenshots, is that chair that they gave us, and you can do this and then like zoom in, take a screenshot. Cool, that's our thumbnail. Or maybe we'll just get a nicer one later, but we'll see. So yeah, I think you could get the Magnus questline early, but like it's this one. It is a very long quest, admittedly, but it is worth it as a new player because you get a guaranteed pen. Pen armor, that is. So that literally skips a huge step in your gear progression that you have to actually buy or make yourself. It just kind of gives it to you for questing. So I think it is worth it. And even though it does a lot of like quest progress towards your 30k, I think it's not really fun doing it more than one time, I will say. Jeez, when debos are like less than 40 bill, sometimes I wonder, like a cron attempt for pen is like 35 bill. Maybe a little bit more. So it's like 11,000 something crons. That's probably like 36. To the point where I'd rather, if it goes lower even further, then you're probably going to want to just like straight raw tap it. Yeah, if it goes down, you save a little bit of money at try, but let's be real, it's not going to sell if price is going to keep going down. So, like, yeah, technically cronning will always be better unless Tet Devos go down to like 20 bill, which I don't think they will. They're going to like stabilize Tet at around probably 40-ish, maybe a little bit under. 35 to 40 is what my prediction is. And I think I've done a good job over time of predicting accurate things. And people are always like, you can watch my video from whenever the Jay's Hammers came out. You guys remember, what is it? These Jay's Hammers. And then I always told people that, like, yeah, these are going to sit for a while and it's not worth buying at minimum or maximum price. Dude, I remember saying that to people and then no one believed me. And now here we are. I'm actually curious, like, how many are still sitting? Like, I know it's at minimum. Oh, 1,600 minimum. And this thing came out like April, in 5 months. Do I think it is worth it though? I think if you were trying to go for things yourself, and then if you could actually slam Debo rings, that would have absolutely been so worth it. But the only thing you can go for now is like the other three. Rank 1 gatherer. Holy. G29. All right, so this spot, you can stay here up until, I would say, like 56 if you wanted to. Impervious Command is such a weird skill, to be honest. Like, I like the concept of it, but in practice, it's just not good. I think if PA were to rebalance it, like straight up, they're gonna have to do something about that skill. Why are there so many people here? Hold on. We swap to another season. No need to disrupt someone else's grind. These outfits come out next week, by the way. Hopefully, I can get some outfits to give to you guys. I hit level 51 already. Dang, that's fast. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, like on 1000% XP, this is a very solid spot to get to 56. You guys, actually, I want you guys to vote. Do you want to see me play Succession or Awakening for this season? I think I'm pretty decent at both of them. To give you an idea of which one is better, I do believe Awakening is more beginner friendly. Well, actually, no. I think Succession is more beginner friendly. Awakening is stronger overall for PvE. But yeah, for this character, I don't think we'll be doing any PvP. If I was gonna do Dark Knight PvP, I'd do it on my main. So let's get back to where our horse is, and then we'll call the video for here, and then we'll finish up next time because it's been 35 minutes, like over 35 minutes. So we'll just split the video. Okay, so we got to level 53 this time around, and yeah, that's a decent spot for now. So let's see. We got 800 coins or whatever, black stones. Okay. Defensive is just a suggestion early on. Okay, so with that said, we're going to split this video here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a quick like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.